Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, and in this video we're diving deep into the 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC, a machine that takes the timeless charm of the Cub and transforms it into something far more thrilling, far more advanced, and far more performance-oriented than anyone ever expected from this category. When Honda first announced that the Super Cub would receive an HRC variant, the global motorcycling community was immediately intrigued. The idea of blending everyday rideability with racing pedigree almost sounded like a contradiction, but Honda has actually done something incredibly bold, crafted a performance-enhanced Cub that's still approachable, still practical, but now engineered with a sharper personality. This script will take you through everything: the upgraded engine, chassis revisions, tech upgrades, design philosophy, real-world performance impressions, price expectations, and what makes the Super Cub 160 HRC a unique standout in Honda's 2026 lineup. Let's begin with the engine, because that's where the heart of the transformation beats. The 2026 Super Cub 160 HRC is powered by Honda's new 160 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine derived from the platform used in the PCX 160 and the Winner X, but tuned differently to suit the Super Cub's lightweight character and HRC development goals. Peak power sits around 16 horsepower and torque comes in strong and early, giving the bike an unexpectedly energetic personality. The throttle response is quicker, the mid-range pull is stronger, and Honda has given it an improved intake and a revised exhaust system to deliver a more spirited riding experience. Even though the numbers appear modest on paper, the real-world sensation is surprisingly lively because the bike remains featherlight. The beauty of the Super Cub has always been efficiency, and Honda has kept that intact even while increasing performance. Thanks to the new engine mapping, friction reduction technologies, and low-weight components, the 160 HRC manages excellent fuel economy despite its upgraded power. Riders can expect mileage in the range that keeps the fuel cost extremely low, making this machine a rare combination of performance and everyday practicality. Honda also includes their enhanced ESP Plus engine technology, improving temperature management, combustion efficiency, and long-term durability. One of the most notable upgrades in this HRC version is the suspension and braking package. Honda knows that putting more power into a lightweight chassis requires smarter handling dynamics, so the 2026 Super Cub 160 HRC features stiffer front forks, a rear shock system with performance-focused damping, and improved structural rigidity in the frame. These changes result in greater stability at higher speeds, more confident cornering, and a noticeable reduction in chassis flex. Pair that with new front and rear disc brakes, yes, finally dual disc brakes on a Cub, with ABS included, and you have a bike that stops far quicker and handles far better than any previous Super Cub model. Then we get into the design philosophy, and this is where the HRC lineage becomes visually clear. The 2026 Super Cub 160 HRC blends classic Cub silhouettes with purposeful racing-style elements. The front end still retains the nostalgic Cub shape, but the sharper edges, new aerodynamic winglets, and exposed HRC graphics give it a more aggressive identity. Honda has also added redesigned LED headlights and indicators, giving the bike a premium and modern presence. The seat is slimmer and sportier, the handlebars are slightly lowered to provide a more engaged riding posture, and the overall stance is tighter and more muscular. The bodywork features lightweight materials to shave off unnecessary mass, and Honda has optimized airflow around the engine and frame to help with cooling efficiency. Even the rims have been upgraded to lightweight alloy variants that complement the HRC racing identity. Everything on this bike, from the sculpted side panels to the air-channeling contours around the leg shield, was designed to merge style with function. Honda's color palette includes the iconic HRC tricolor scheme, red, blue, and white, a visually stunning combination that pays homage to decades of Honda racing history. Technology is another area where this Super Cub sees a serious leap forward. Riders are now greeted with a full digital instrument display that shows speed, trip meters, fuel consumption, gear indicator, and even Bluetooth connectivity in some markets. Honda's smart key system also comes standard, featuring keyless start, anti-theft immobilizer, and a remote seat unlock function. For a bike in this class, these premium touches elevate the ownership experience dramatically. The addition of USB-C charging ensures that riders can keep their devices powered during long commutes. Performance on the road is where the 2026 Super Cub 160 HRC truly shines beyond expectations. The acceleration is quicker and sharper than any Cub before it. The bike feels eager whether you're navigating city streets or pushing it on open stretches. The revised transmission delivers smoother shifts, and the gearing has been adjusted for both sprightly starts and stable cruising. On the handling side, the improved suspension setup feels remarkably composed. Quick direction changes, U-turns, and tight corners all feel more controlled and more confidence-inspiring. At higher speeds, the aerodynamic tweaks actually contribute to stability, preventing the nervous front-end sensation that can sometimes occur in lightweight motorcycles. Honda has also worked hard to reduce vibration through a revised engine mount system and internal balancing, giving the bike a refined and premium feel. Long rides are comfortable, thanks to the ergonomic seat cushioning and improved suspension absorption. This 160 HRC may appear compact, but it's surprisingly capable on moderately long journeys. The upgraded braking system is another highlight, offering a strong initial bite and consistent stopping power that feels perfect for both new and experienced riders. One of the biggest questions with any new model is the price, and for the 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC, Honda positions it as a premium small motorcycle. Expected pricing falls around $3,600 to $4,000 internationally, depending on market taxes and regional variations. This places it above the standard Super Cub, but still well below full-sized commuter bikes. The premium cost reflects its performance enhancements, upgraded hardware, and distinctive HRC branding. For riders who want something stylish, unique, and versatile, this pricing is more than justified. It's still affordable compared to many mainstream motorcycles, and it delivers a character that's hard to find anywhere else. What makes the Super Cub 160 HRC uniquely special is not just its performance boost, but the emotional connection it creates. It brings race-inspired excitement into a form factor that's historically associated with simplicity and accessibility. Honda has essentially created a new subculture within the Cub family, a machine that respects its heritage while proudly stepping into a performance-oriented future. It's a bike for enthusiasts who love agility, efficiency, and style but still want a machine that's easy to live with. The combination of modern tech, upgraded engine performance, iconic design cues, and HRC authenticity gives the 160 HRC a personality unlike anything else in its class. Whether you're a longtime Super Cub fan or someone new to this lineup, the 2026 Super Cub 160 HRC offers something genuinely refreshing. It's a bike that can commute comfortably, handle tight traffic effortlessly, rip through corners with surprising confidence, and look incredibly stylish while doing it. Riding it feels like rediscovering the joy of simple motorcycling, but with an added layer of excitement and performance that keeps the experience engaging every single day. As we wrap up this in-depth review, the 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC earns its place as one of the most interesting new models in Honda's 2026 catalog. It's a celebration of heritage mixed with modern engineering, wrapped in a design that feels both nostalgic and forward-thinking. For anyone seeking an affordable performance commuter with personality, style, and legitimate HRC pedigree, this bike is definitely worth checking out. Thank you for watching Bike Culture Hub. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more high-detail reviews on upcoming motorcycles, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Ride safe, stay passionate, and we'll see you in the next one.